What up, y'all, and welcome back to the channel, Dap Universal. I'm Dap. So, coming back at you with another pick a card reading, and today we are looking into how do men view you? Yep. How do men view you? Gonna keep it romantic and platonic. So that way, if you're not necessarily into men, like romantically, it should still fit. Because I'll be looking at the platonic men in your life, like family, co-workers, that kind of thing, how they view you, and then also romantically, how do men who may show interest in you, exes, that kind of thing, right? So just to let you know, if you are new here, I'm Dap. I do pick a card tarot readings all day long. I also do live readings on live stream here, at least once a day, sometimes twice a day. And I do take personal readings. If you want to book a reading with me, we get really detailed and extensive. But without further ado, I'm going to show you your piles. You're going to be picking between 3 piles today. Yeah, and you're going to pause the video if you need to, and I will see you over at your reading. Bye for now. What up, pile number 1? If you chose the Emperor, welcome to your reading. Looking at how do men view you? Like I said in the intro, it doesn't have to be romantic. If you're not necessarily into men, it should still work. We're gonna look at platonic and romantic. So off the bat, I did roll some astrology dice for you, and you pulled North Node in Taurus in the 9th house. Also, the Emperor, by the way, is very much a boss energy. It's the king of all kings in the tarot deck. It could be an Aries. But what I was getting from pile number 1 is that y'all may be someone with like stature, or you have big dreams. You may be a very hard worker, or work may be something that you identify with heavily. Work, you may be like, say, a manager, or like have your own business, face of a company, that kind of thing. You may have social media. But with North Node being in Taurus in the 9th house, you seem to be comfortable being more secretive. Maybe not allowing people in. You may be the type that journals a lot. I don't know. For some reason, I'm getting journaling, diary, vlog, that kind of thing. More introspective. You also may have like an interest in the occult, like say magic or manifestation, moon magic. That may be your thing. But I did pull you one of these moon cards, and this first quarter moon in Leo. Be humble. So you may be in a position where like your life is going where it's like where you want it, and so people are noticing that. The negative things that platonic men may say about you, or how they may view you, is that you are defensive. You pull the 9 of Wands, very defensive. Very defensive for what, like when challenged, especially. It's also you don't seem to bow down when it comes down to like obstacles. You kind of like tearing down obstacles. You like a confrontation or a conflict sometimes. I'm seeing a lot of 9s. You may be life path number 9 or life path number 4. You might have been born in September. You also have the 7 of Pentacles. You're very patient. Platonic men see you as very patient, very much the type of person that will go to bat for you. You fight for your people. You fight for your friends and family. The neutral energy is the 10 of Swords in reverse. People do tend to try you, though. The Page of Wands, when you're younger, people may have stabbed you in the back. You may have really had to see who your real friends were. It may have been a Gemini who did it, but somebody who really did not value you, and it took you to your lowest point. But people, the platonic men in your life see that as a strength for you because you figured out who you were. You stop allowing people to take you for granted. And that may make you a type of energy that's like maybe less focused on social life and more focused on say your business or your professional life. Learning is a thing for you. The Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's like embracing self-love, but not so much any other kind of love. It's like you may be single. You may have been single for a long time. You may enjoy that. You may really enjoy being single. One of the positive ways that men view you platonically is that of a hard worker. The Eight of Pentacles. You may have perfected some kind of craft, like you may be really good at, say, coding or drawing or writing. Like there's a specific skill that you've done, that you've kind of mastered. And I think you're meant to be like the teacher. You're meant to give that back. You may be a mentor to people, a mentor or a leader in terms of like helping people get more educated. I could see you being like, say, an instructor of something, or like say having a YouTube channel that teaches something, that kind of thing. You seem to be more logical than intuitive. The platonic men in your life see you as more logical than intuitive, more about the facts. Not to say that you aren't spiritual, but you seem to gravitate more towards logic. Now let's look at the romantic men in your life. You have the Guide of Swords or the Queen of Swords that comes up. It kind of says that maybe you could be a little impractical or a little bit overbearing, so to speak. Like you have high expectations. You have high expectations, and this is what it is. And the romantic men in your life, they can be intimidated by you because they feel like it's a lot to do, or a lot of stress to kind of carry. Being like your lover, for some reason, you have like really high expectations, or like maybe the way you live your life is an example of like what you want, and so it's like people feel like I can't touch that. Like it's not about what you have, it's about how you carry yourself. It's about how you carry yourself. You also go towards people with baggage for some reason. Like you kind of gravitate towards lovers who have some kind of emotional baggage, and you empathize with them that way. But it's like a lot of times it causes more problems than good. You also have the World in reverse. A lot of lovers, like romantically, like from your past, they feel like things ended without any closure. You may have been the type to ghost people, or you may have been the type to kind of walk away without an explanation so much. And it makes people feel like loose ends. And some of those people want to reach back out and have a new opportunity with you, or at least understand what went wrong and where you stand, because some of them still don't even know where you stand. The positive. Your lovers do think that you're a fair person. Like when it comes down to it, right is right, wrong is wrong. You don't seem to live in any gray areas. Your mind can be changed if, like, say, if someone persuades you that a way of thinking is better, you'll change your mind. You can be mad at your lover. You can still kind of say like, hey, you're right about this. It's like you don't hold grudges when it comes down to that. You like things that are matter of fact, to the point, and clear. And your lovers enjoy that about you as well. So how else do men view pile number one romantically? Heartbroken. Deeply hurt, sad, separation. Feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. You have broken some hearts. If they're not around you, they miss the hell out of you. Palm tree. Stability, security, performance, growth, endurance, and flexibility. You somebody that they want to take home to mom. You're impressive. And last but not least, mask. Not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. All right, so sound off in the comments. Let me know how this resonated, if it resonated. Subscribe if you're new here. But yeah, until next time, guys, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye. What up, pal number 2? If you chose the Bro of Cups, welcome to your reading. So you could very well be a water sign, Pisces, to be specific, Cancer, Scorpio. I did roll the dice for you, and you pulled Neptune and Leo in the 10th house. So you could have big dreams of being famous. Some of y'all may really want to be well known for something in the spotlight. You want to be maybe influencers or journalists for some, actors, dancers, all that. But it's like you want to live your truth and show your art publicly. Some of y'all have a lot of creative talents. Like you may be able to do music and draw and write and sing and have a certain presence about you. I can see that. How do men view you though? So you pull the Queen of Swords for like how platonic men view you, more so in the negative. They think that maybe you can try too hard to be a people pleaser, or you can dim your own ideas or your opinions just to kind of like fit in with other people sometimes. You very much could be a Libra, somebody who always has like knows the right thing to say, have the right words. It's almost like Miss America answers. I don't know. And some people may call it fake. I don't think it's fake really, but I feel like some men may call it fake because they feel like you don't particularly show where you stand on a lot of things. You keep them to yourself. You also have the Four of Pentacles in the neutral, meaning that you're really good with saving money or being practical. You may not be the best with money, like say keeping it, but you know how to save it. You know how to come up with a goal, how to fund something. You know how to get people on your side to support you. You have the Fool as well. You're not afraid to try new things when it comes down to your resources or saving money. People think that you're very practical. You could also be a Capricorn. You also have the Four of Wands. Something about people rely on you and you also rely on people, if that makes sense. Like you may be in a group or like have like a really close connection to your family, or even like roommates or something like that, where it's like you're very much a giver. Very much a giver. But people also support you too. It's very much give and take. The Devil in reverse. Platonic men see you as somebody who is probably one of the least toxic people that they know. you're really good at being transparent, so to speak, but you have a quality about yourself that's just really easygoing. People are easy, have an easy time in your energy. People like being in your energy. People like being in your energy. There's also a certain sexual quality to you. Like, people think that you're very sexy, platonic and romantic. Even platonic think you're very sexy. So you may be actually very attractive physically, like conventionally attractive. Now I'm seeing someone in the gym, like working out or hiking or something. The positive. You have the Page of Pentacles. You're always learning. You're always a student. Clarifying that, you have the Eight of Swords in reverse. You don't let anything limit you. You don't have any self-limiting beliefs so much as a drive. It's like you're very persistent, and it's like once you have an idea of something that you want to do, you go out and get it. Like, there's no I don't believe this or I can't. You eliminated that out your vocabulary, and that's amazing. So you dream very big. You have a lot of goals for yourself. And the biggest thing is a sense of freedom. So you may actually end up working for yourself or freelancing or something like that. I don't know why I'm hearing freelancing. And we have the Knight of Cups, which is your card. You're also a hopeless romantic, but you can be a little unpredictable. But that's a good thing. People are never bored in your energy. Platonic men are never bored in your energy. All right, let's look at romantic man. How do romantic men view you? We have this moon card here. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. You may be the type of person who you may not always know when someone is hitting on you or is interested in you. You're kind of aloof. You may be a Venus in Aquarius, or it may be an Aquarius in general, but like, it's like this energy of somebody who never knows when someone likes them. All right, how do men view pile number 2 romantically? We have girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. You may actually really be single. The Sword and the Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. You're an honest lover. You're a very honest lover. Probably one that values communication above all else, like intellectual banter or intellectual stimulation. And you also have talking. Interested, conversing more. Awaited messages arrive, text messages, calls, emails, and hovering. You love to communicate. Some of your ex-lovers may say you talk too damn much, but in the negative, you have the Man of Pentacles. Some people say that work got in the way. You may have dated someone from your office or something like that, or like a coworker, and it didn't work out. For others, it was somebody spending too much time at work. To the point where the relationship suffered. The Empress in reverse. Yeah, because there's never enough. Some of your exes say that you were selfish. You only saw your own goals. You also have the Fool in reverse. A little naive. In the beginning, you're a little naive, especially when it came down to maybe wounded people or people that seem to always need something. You gravitate towards those people. Or you gravitated towards emotionally unavailable people who are already in relationships maybe. And also people who may have had power. So like if it was a work thing, you may have dated your boss, or you may have dated like a public figure, or someone even maybe famous, I don't know. but you've gravitated towards people with power in the past, and you were really naive. You're really naive. But how lovers view you, how men view you like romantically now, that's positive. The Four of Swords. You've kind of calmed down a lot. You've calmed down a lot. You think clearly. You're not carrying around all this baggage anymore, or this negative self-talk. You've literally grown up into like the type of person that you would want to date, whether you're single or not. But that's what I got for you. I just want to keep these kind of short, but sound off in the comments. Let me know if this resonated. But until next time, guys, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye. What up, pal number 3? If you chose the Boss of Cups, welcome to your reading, looking at how do men view you, platonic and romantic. Off the bat though, I did roll you some of those astrology dice, and you pulled the moon in Aquarius in the 4th house. This could be somebody who finds comfort in friendships. You could have an Aquarius moon, sun, rising, or Venus. I see a lot of Aquarius energy. It could be a Cancer as well, or a Scorpio. But definitely get the vibes of somebody who finds comfort in, say, friends, technology, social media, kind of being in the house. You're very much a type of person who likes to be alone in their room or something like that. But platonic men, they see the star in reverse. Sometimes they see you as lacking faith. Sometimes they see you as lacking faith. You may be somewhat pessimistic when it comes down to like your outlook, and that's interesting. Judgment, and it's just like, to you, it's just what it is. It's the truth. It's like you're realist, but some of the platonic men in your life may think of you as pessimistic or lacking a certain amount of faith in humanity sometimes. You may also have some friction with your family. You may also work from home. Kind of hearing you may work from home, or have a job that's kind of secluded, like working overnights or something like that. That may be a thing. You also have the Page of Swords as the neutral energy for how men look at you platonically. Something about gossip. People like to gossip about you. Either you like to participate in gossip as well, or like people just love to gossip about you for some reason. The Lovers in reverse, about like maybe your most recent like love relationships or exes, so to speak. You may have like an ex who is mutual friends with some of your friends or something like that, like in your friend group. Like you may have like an ex that that knows a lot of people that you kind of talk to, and they try to get information about you. You also have the Devil. Somebody's obsessed with you. You may have a friend who likes you more than a friend, but you may not have the same feelings for them. And you would know that, you already know. But it's like a friend who really just like, really wants more, but you don't want to give it to them or something like that. They're obsessed. They're obsessed. Positives that platonic men say about you. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You're good with overcoming obstacles. You're very good with showing gratitude even when things aren't going your way. You're very good at not taking on a victim mentality, and people look up to you for that. It's like you've gone through so much, and people are like, damn, they haven't said a bad word about anybody, anything, no matter how much they've gone through. It's like you still kind of keep a smile on your face, and that's beautiful. Pile number 3. It's beautiful. All right, so let's look at how men view you romantically. All right, you pull one of these moon cards, and it's first quarter moon in Libra. Keep your heart open. When it comes down to relationships, keep your heart open. You could be a Venus in Libra or a Libra sun, moon, or rising. You could have your Venus in the 7th house. But let's pull some love oracles. How do men view pile number 3 romantically? Soulmates, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. Many people view you as their soulmate. You may have had lots of soulmates in this life. Love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, or attraction. You may actually be dating someone already, or with the love of your life, or with your partner currently. Some of y'all may really actually already be married or something like that. Didn't say that for any other pile. And we have heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. All right. So the negative, you have the 3 of Swords in reverse. You have either been cheated on, or you have cheated on somebody and gotten caught romantically. And it really hurt the hell out of them. Clarify that the Page of Swords in reverse. And it could have been from, like, say, gossip or something like that, like someone telling on you, or someone telling you that your lover was cheating on them. Things have been both ways for you. You've cheated on somebody and you've been cheated on. And how you found out came from, like, word of mouth or something like that. Like someone told you. Ace of Cups. Something about your person could have been cheating on you with, like, a baby mama or something like that. They could have had a baby with the person they cheated on you with, or you could have had a baby with the person that you cheated on them with. Take it how it resonates. But whatever that was very painful. Maybe that was really, really scandalous. You got the 3 of Swords again. And remember, even the platonic people were talking about this mess in your love life. You may be divorced or thinking about getting a divorce if you're married. You also have the 4 of Pentacles. Men look at you romantically as if you are not all giving with your time. Like, you hold back a little bit. You're more reserved. They look at you as more reserved. Hard to kind of figure out. You don't waste a lot of time. You don't spend a whole lot of time being clingy either. And you're a little bit unpredictable. It's like you don't give a whole lot, like to people or partners. Like you leave a lot to the imagination. Like, so it's never boring, but it's like people always wonder what you're really up to. You're kind of secretive. Definitely Scorpio vibes. And the Empress. Your lover see you as very nurturing when you let them in, and very abundant. But there's something about you that's just not exactly warm. They wouldn't call you warm. Nurturing, yes, but not warm. Positive, you have the Knight of Wands or the Man of Wands. Sagittarius energy. You're adventurous and you like to try new things, especially sexually. You also can argue. You're quick to stand up for yourself, quick to stand up for somebody else. You have a lot of courage. You could also be a Leo, or have a Leo somewhere in your chart, heavy. A lot of times, men kind of view you as the aggressor in the relationship. Like, you don't mind initiating, and you don't mind having a little bit more masculine energy, if that makes sense, even if you're a woman. But that's all I got for you. Sound off in the comments. Let me know how this resonated. If it resonated, subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, remember guys, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings all we do. Bye.